Sorry?
What city are you from?
That's Arusha. Arusha is
Arusha.
where I'm
So
from.
you are
Yeah.
like in the forest or a little part of Arusha? Let me know that because you tell me you are in Arusha.
I am from Arusha City. This is
Uh-huh.
a town. Yeah, that's not my home place though. That's
Yeah.
like my workplace. I do come from a region said called Manyara, and Manyara is a very important region too. It
Mm-hmm.
has some national parks, and there is where Tanzanite is. We have minerals called Tanzanite. That's
Mm-hmm.
only where we can find Tanzanite.
Is like is a kind of money or something like that? Or just like
Yeah,
gold?
it is jewelry, and it is like the stones that are very precious,
Okay.
very expensive. Yeah,
Yeah, it's like gold here in Colombia.
yeah, like
Yes.
gold. Yeah, like
Yes.
gold. Yeah, yeah.
Okay, Elisante. We are so glad to have you here. We are really glad. Um,
Thank you.
we are not all in the meeting, but we
Okay,
respect your time. So we are going to start making prayers to give thanks to God for your presence and for this meeting. Okay?
thank you. Yeah, yeah.
So let us pray. Let me pray for you and for this meeting.
Amen.
Dear God, we give you thanks for this afternoon. Thank you so much for this moment. Thank you for Elisante and for everyone here. We ask you for your presence in this place. Let us do well in this meeting and let us know, oh Jesus, about the culture of Tanzania. We really want to know Tanzania and every part of the world that you put in on our minds. Thank you so much for this time, for this moment, and stay with us during this event. In Jesus' name we prayed. Amen.
Amen.
So we are ready. Start this time. Elisante, I really want to say welcome to this virtual space and thank you so much for having this time. Thank you because
Thank.
you have taken a little bit of your time to meet with us here.
Sure, sure. I'm so happy you invited me in this meeting, and so I can share what I have, and but I'll be learning from you guys as well.
Okay.
Yeah,
Thank you
yeah.
so much, Eli. So, if you want, you can introduce yourself, talk a little bit of you, and we can continue with all the questions we have for you today.
Okay. My name is Elisante, and my second name is Daniel. My third name is Lulu. That's how we usually will introduce ourselves according to our culture. We have three names. That helps us really know who the person is, because sometimes names can be repeating. So I'll
Just like
use
here.
three names. So Elisante Daniel Lulu. So yeah, I'm so glad to be here. Gavi, my friend, has invited me to this moment so that we can be together. We can share a little bit of experience and cultural, yeah, things.
Okay.
Yes, I
Okay,
am from
Elisante.
Tanzania,
Yeah. Yes?
and Tanzania has a lot of cultures. And if you ask me what is one Tanzanian culture, it's not very easy, because there are many, many tribes, and the tribes make a lot of cultures very differently. So there are very few stuffs that can be only one common thing.
Okay,
Yeah,
perfect.
thank you.
You are always welcome, Elisante. You say you have three names. You have three names, but
Yeah,
you have last names or just Elisante Daniel Lulu. That's the way that we can call you.
that is mostly how you can find me. But then In general, we have clans.
Mm-hmm.
That's a little bit deep. We have clans. That is like the roots, like
Yeah.
way far roots for our clans. So my clan is a very very deep uh, underneath roots where you can mention the name of the clan, but then you can forget some ancestors in between, from my grandfather to the person whose name was used as a clan. Like for example, my clan is Guasma, but then I don't know who's the child of Guasma and the child of the child and the child of the
Yeah.
child. And then it comes to Lulu, and then it comes to Daniel, and then it comes to Elisante.
Okay, got it. I think I got it.
Yeah, 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 yeah.
What you say Wasama? Wasama? The clan you come from?
Guasma,
Yeah.
Guasma, Guasma.
Was okay, Wasma. I think I got it. Thank you so much for your explanation, dear Elisante.
Yep, 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 yep.
Okay, got it. Okay, we are going to continue at this moment with with this beautiful experience. I really love it. Thank you so much, Elisante, for telling us about your clan.
I'm
Or
happy. I'm happy you like it.
yeah, it's something that we call here last name or surname, but it
Uh-huh.
works for you that way.
Yep, yep, yep.
So, this is the knowledge time, and we have some question for you, Elisante.
Uh-huh.
I think all of my students are going to make those questions to you.
Mhm.
So please, we are going to start. I want to say welcome to everyone here. I'm really glad to have you here. Here is the teacher
Thank you.
Diego with us, the teacher Barbara, a son of my student. My sister is also here. My sister is,
Wow.
yeah, and everyone here. So we are going to start. I saw Diego raise his hand. So if you had something to say, I think this is the moment. So we are going to start with this.
Oh, no, no, thank you. It's a pleasure for me to be here. First of all, I would like to say hello, everyone.
Mhm.
Elisante, thank you for coming to this meeting. I'm glad to meet you. Hope to continue talking to you. Gabby, thank you so much for
Yeah.
inviting me to this
Yes.
meeting. I'm really happy to attend this meeting, all right? I'm gonna be
Yes.
open mind to learn from you guys.
Thank you so
Okay.
much, teacher.
Thank you so much, Diego.
Thank you. Okay, so let's continue. The first one is Joshua. Joshua is one of the smallest in this group, and he have up two questions for you. So, Joshua,
Okay.
open your camera, please. Okay. El micrófono, Joshua. El micrófono ya, Joshua. Enciende nuevamente el micrófono, Joshua. Okay.
That's on, yeah. That's on.
Did you get the question?
Hello,
Okay. Hello, Joshua.
hello. My name is
Hello.
José Steven Copete Sala. What's your full name?
My full name is Elisante Daniel Lulu. Did
Thank
I
you.
get his question? Yeah.
What's your
My full name Did I hear it right?
Yes, yes, that's the question. What's your full name? Thank you, Eli. Um,
Okay.
okay.
Yes, my names are Elisante Daniel Lulu.
What should what why what should my nat what should nationality?
My nationality is Tanzania.
So Elisante is a Tanzanian boy. Thank you so much. Gracias, Joshua. Thank you so much. Thank you, Joshua. Let's continue with Santiago. Santiago is also here. Santiago
Okay.
is a partner of Joshua, and he already has a question for you.
Okay. Welcome.
Hello, my name is Santiago.
Hello, my name is Elisante. Nice to meet you.
Eh, nice to meet you too.
Yes, welcome for the questions.
Do you have a pet?
Not really for now. I don't have any pets. I am too busy and I feel like I cannot handle pets for now. I may not keep them very well, and maybe I'll not be a good person if I won't give them enough food or I won't take care of them. So I don't have any pets for now.
Okay.
I used to have a dog. Actually, not one dog. I used to have dogs when I was living with my family. So that was easy for me to take care of them. Other people are there. If I will be away, someone will take care of them. So they were very helpful. They were very protecting. They were very aggressive.
Hmm.
If you will run to me, if you will pretend like beating me, they will actually come help me and maybe they will hurt you. Yeah. So for now, I don't have any. They were all gone. They
Okay.
died, and yeah, don't have any.
Okay. Thank
Yeah,
you so
yeah.
much, Santiago. Thank you, Eli. Okay, Eli, tell us what time is it there right now?
Right now,
Mhm.
let me check my watch quickly. It is it's 11:14. Like um,
Okay, thank you. It's 11:14 p.m. So we should say to
PM.
you, we should say good evening or good night.
This is actually good night. You can see this is really dark.
Yeah, you're
It's
almost going
outside
to.
here. It's outside here. This is just out of the in the campus where we are having the camp. I don't know if you can see all the way down there.
Yeah, a little bit.
You can see something like lights.
Mm-hmm.
If you can see a roundish thing, that's the hall where we have all our programs. We had all Tanzanian music and it's a gospel music, and then we enjoyed a lot. We are very sweaty now. We were dancing a lot and we were praising God a lot.
Oh my God, that's so
Yeah,
great.
yeah, yeah.
That's so great. Thank you, Ellie. So we have more questions for you. Now we are going to talk about cultures. So here is the teacher. Hi there. Hi there. Welcome to this space, online space. Thank you so much for being here. I think this is your
Thank you.
time.
Thank you, my
Introduce
friend.
yourself. Okay. Teacher, hi there. Please introduce yourself and
Hold
make
on.
your
Good
question.
afternoon. Hold on.
Good afternoon.
Hi there,
Sorry.
please turn on the microphone.
Hold on,
Sorry,
hold
can
on.
you, pardon?
Okay.
Pardon,
Yeah,
can
yeah, yeah.
you,
Yeah. Good afternoon,
hi.
everybody. My name is Javier Felipe Ortiz Perez. I'm from Colombia, from Oco. And it's a pleasure to meet you and meet all of you guys. And my question for you is, hold on. Yes. Is there a traditional Tanzanian drink that stand out?
I have to pick something that would be suitable to call it Tanzanian culture. Let me start by saying we have more than 120 tribes, and the tribes are like different languages. There may be similarities in some of them, but most of them can be also very different. And all the cultures from the tribes and the language are kind of different from each other. So there are many, yeah, very huge differences in culture in Tanzania. It's like you can't say only one culture for Tanzanians. But one very common thing is that Tanzanians are very polite compared to East African countries. That's how they're known. They're a little bit slow. They're a little bit slow, and Kenyans say we are so slow. We are too much polite. When we go to the shop, we want to buy something, we go there and we have our money, but we still say, may I have, like we're asking, almost like you're not buying, like you're asking for free, but we're actually paying.
Okay.
That's the
Wow.
difference. So in Kenya, somebody will just say, I want, I want. They will not say, may I, may I. So that's actually the general thing you can see in East African, yeah, for Tanzanians different. But the other things are dressing codes. Like when we are in Tanzania, you can tell somebody is from a certain tribe just because of how they dress. We still have people who are living really out in the wilderness. They are still not taking care of the clothing, but we still have the people who are keeping their culture as well. If you have heard a word Maasai, I don't know if you guys
Masai, I
can
think
follow
so.
something like that. Maasai. If you've heard the word Maasai, that's a tribe, and it's a very big tribe in our nation. Not only in Tanzania, that will be in East Africa, because they will be in Tanzania, in Kenya, in Uganda. All of them are still there. So that is the clothing way, the way they speak, the language, and the foods they eat are all connected to culture.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
Is
That's
that
fantastic.
answering a little bit of my your question?
Yes?
That's fantastic.
Okay. Thank you so
Yeah.
much.
So I would say there are many cultures, but some that are really coming up and known, very common, that are like clothing, language, and uh, the way we talk to other people. That's what is really common. Yeah, yeah.
Wow.
But maybe we are also what we are having some hospitality when they know this one is a visitor from somewhere. They will actually take care of them. Yeah,
Wow.
most of times. Yeah, yeah.
Which drink do you prefer to drink for each moment?
Wow. My preferred drink. Wow, that's a nice question. I like juice.
Me too.
I
All
like
the
Like
time,
orange
all the
juice.
time, videos.
Do,
actually
do you like a
tropical.
kind of typical juice?
Actually tropical.
Tropical juice.
The mixed fruits.
Okay, the
Yeah, yeah,
citrus.
yeah,
Okay.
yeah,
Thank you
yeah.
so much, Ellie. Ellie, we had so many questions. We have so many questions for you.
Yeah.
And we had so many students to to make those questions to you, but
Yeah.
they are
Yeah,
not
you're,
here.
you're all welcome for the questions, guys.
Okay, I have a question here
Yeah.
in the chat. It says, "Hello, Elisante. Elisante, would you like
Uh-huh.
traveling to Colombia?"
Yes. I would love to come to Colombia and visit Gavi and all of you guys.
Okay, you'll be welcome to be here. So when you want, just come.
Okay, thank you so much. Thank you so
Okay.
much for your hospitality.
Okay, I have one more question for you. It said, "What advice would you give to someone visiting Tanzania?" Tanzania. What advice would you give to someone visiting Tanzania?
Well, it just depends on when you'll be coming. It's now a little bit warmer. It's rainy and a little bit warmer, so you can come with a little bit light clothing. And when it is nearby uh, May and June and July and maybe August, that will be a little bit colder. Then you need to come with a little, yeah, heavier clothing
Okay.
because it's a little bit chilly. Then I don't know how cold it gets in your country. In our country, it doesn't get that much cold because we are in very nearby equatorial line. In geography, you guys know that the equatorial line makes it doesn't change that much. It is kind of hot every now and then. So there's no much you have to worry about climate. But then you can come with some budget, and then you can explore some national parks. You go see lions, elephants, giraffes, rhinos, and all. I don't know if you guys have those wild animals, leopards and tigers. If you guys watched the Lion King movie, all those animals are like in our country, I think.
You
So
know,
Hakuna Matata.
it would be good to go there, because it is almost like being in Choco. Here it's
Aha.
not as much cold that the way we think, so it would be great to have that weather because it's almost
Yeah.
the same. It is almost the same. Okay, I
Okay.
think so, no? I'm not really sure. Hey Ellie,
Okay.
what about Kilimanjaro? Is it a forest there in Arusha or what part of Tanzania? Tell us about Kilimanjaro, please.
Oh yes, Kilimanjaro is not so far away from Arusha. It's about 80 or 80 to 90 kilometers. If you guys say distances in kilometers, that is what it will look like.
Okay.
80 to 90 kilometers from Arusha. And that is in Tanzania. You're right. You're right.
Okay.
It's in the borders between Tanzania and Kenya.
Okay. Can you say that?
Sometimes Kenyans say Kilimanjaro is in Kenya, but
Mm-hmm.
they're lying. They're just stealing it.
Yeah, it's in Tanzania. I know it's in Tanzania.
Yeah.
Yeah, it is located in Tanzania. I know that. Okay, I have another question for you. Teacher
Yep,
Diego,
yep.
yes, please. Take your turn.
All right, I got a question. Well,
Welcome.
um, Choco department. I know that you already know a little bit about Choco. Um, the African people is spread around the world, and
Yep,
there are
yep.
a lot of African descendants who want to know about how the process was carried out on that time. If I will, well, in my case, I would like to know any African country and know a little bit how this slavery process was carried out. Which country would you recommend me to start?
Okay. Yeah, that is a little long story, yeah.
So,
Let's
I mean, excuse me, I'm sorry. I interrupt you. I want to know about my roots, because I consider myself as African.
yeah, you're right. I think well, we learn this from history in schools, and in schools history says about how African people moved from our land. Hi guys, people from my camp are just passing by, so
Okay.
sorry. So we learned this from our schools, and so it tells us about slavery. And slavery has taken away a lot of Africans from African land, and they were sold out to other countries, other, I
Continent?
mean, white people sold them to their friends and the other, like, I don't know, settlers. They called them settlers, maybe something like that. So they were selling them. They were looking for stronger, and they were being sold for higher price than the weaker, and that's how it worked. And this story is very sad, actually. This is a very sad story. So in history, it's so disgusting story like that. Uh, in Tanzania, there were markets where people were gathered and sold, like actually like any animal, or I don't know how you can say, properties. So there were markets where they can be locked in, and the buyers will come and they will pay to the people who are selling, and they will take them away. So they were transferring them in ships, ships. They will be transferring them in ships, and then they will take them to their farms and estates. So they'll go there, work for cheap labor or free labor, something like that. So that is what we know about the history. So when we see any people, what is said to be people of color, which we mean black people. I don't know if we're black or we're brown or I don't know. We could say we're not black sometimes. We're
Yeah,
just
black.
brown or we are black or we are brown, maybe brown. So yeah, if I don't know, we could say we are brown. Then that is what we believe. There is no way we were out of Africa. There is no way our fellows were out of Africa just for their own decision at first. But for now, it has changed that some people will be moving from Africa, going to other countries. They will go there for living and or for job or for working or something like that. So yeah, that is how I know in our history.
All
Okay.
So
right.
you may be from Tanzania, you
Okay.
may be from
Let's put
nearby
the
Mount
answer.
Kilimanjaro, you may be from somewhere around, or maybe from another country in Africa. Yeah.
All right. It means that Tanzania is a good place to start.
Yes, it is.
Sure, sure.
Yes, so
Sure.
teacher, if you want to go, please talk to Elisante. You can stay with him.
Come here, come here.
It would be great. It would be really
Yeah,
great.
yeah.
All right. Thank you so much. I'll take that into account.
Yes.
Sure, sure. You are welcome, and we can work together, and we will figure out what will be done.
Yeah. Thank you, Elisante, for your hospitality.
Yeah, yeah,
I
yeah.
think you can receive all these Colombians in your house.
Sure, I can. We can find a big room, and then we can start our life there.
Okay. Thank you so much. I
Yeah.
have another question for you, Eddie.
Welcome.
It's besides Swahili. Swahili is your mother language, yeah?
Yeah.
Besides
Actually,
Swahili,
our national language. Yeah.
yeah. What other languages are commonly spoken in Tanzania?
Wow. I would not be able to mention right now all of the languages.
Mm-hmm.
I am sure I will send the list of the tribes available in Tanzania. There will be more than 100.
Oh my goodness, there are a lot.
More than 100 tribes, the
Uh-huh.
languages actually. Yeah.
Yeah.
So I can be able to notice maybe about 10 or maybe about 20. I can notice what language they will be speaking, but then I can't notice some of the languages because that is like too much languages. So I have my Swahili, which Gavi knows some words already.
Yes, I know some words
So
in Swahili.
then I have my mother tongue language, which is
Yeah.
Iraq,
Hi.
and that is very similar to Arabic. And if I will be speaking my mother tongue language, some people here will think I'm from Arabic country or something like that.
Yes, because of
So
the
yeah,
sound.
it changes a lot. It's very different from Swahili. Then I have a little bit of English. That is my third language then.
A little bit.
Yeah, I'm not very fluent because
Okay.
I don't use English a lot.
Okay. Hey Eli, you should teach us some words in Swahili, no? Like
Sure.
how do you say Swahili? That's what I know it. How do you say father in Swahili?
In Swahili we say baba.
Baba. Yeah. Learn
Baba.
that word. Learn that word, baba. Do you want to
Baba.
know do you know do you want to know how to say brother in Swahili? Elisante, tell us. How do you say brother?
It's a little bit weird to you, I
Yeah.
know. So in Swahili, if you want to say brother, you have to say kaka.
It's a little bit. It is really weird for us.
He's hiding his
Yeah.
face. He's hiding his face now. That is just
Okay.
brother, man. That's just brother.
So I
He's
was
hiding his
talking with
face.
Elisante about those words, and they are a little bit weird. You say father and you say baba. Baba, you know what is baba for us.
I don't know.
And to say brother, they say kaka. Okay, how do you say sister?
Sister is dada.
Dada. Okay.
Dada.
If I hear that language, I would say dada is father
Oh, really?
because
Daddy.
of English, but dada is
Oh.
sister. Okay. Thank you so much, Elisante. Elisante, do you know some words in Spanish?
Porquito.
Yes, you know one word.
Porquito española.
You know poquito español. Español. Poquito de español.
Español. Porquito español.
Okay, we are going to continue with the questions. Ellie, I have another question for you.
Yep, yep.
Okay, here is the teacher Heider again. So please, teacher, make the question.
Ah, hi again. Mhm. I'm here. Okay. And what? No, what not? How do Tanzanians celebrate national holidays?
Okay. Oh, yeah. It just depends on what holiday it is going to be. There are many holidays. We have, I don't
Uh,
know.
what is the
I
most
can't,
special?
I can't really remember all of them. There are many, many holidays. Some are not very serious. Some are very serious. Like for example, like our Independence Day.
Yeah. How was
That is a
what?
very national thing, and then we remember when we got independence from colonialism, and then we became free country and free state. That is very serious, and there is a lot of celebration and a lot of uh, like songs remembering the people who were contributing a lot in getting our independence, our national independence. So there will be a lot of mentioning of Mwalimu Julius Kambarage Nyerere. These are like fighters who were fighting a lot for our independence. So those are the people who will be remembered a lot. And Julius Kambarage Nyerere has also contributed to other countries' independence. So in Africa, he's really known. So you may find that there will be singing various independence songs, celebrating, remembering the ancestors who have been working on that. So that's like the example of the celebrations for holidays. But then we also have Christmas for Christians. That is very uh, known. That is a Christian, and it's also national holiday because we have like we have to be resting for several days. It is special, so people will be eating some different foods. People will be wearing new clothing. People will be going to friends and celebrate with their friends, hang out and stuff like that. I think it's kind of similar to some countries. Maybe not very serious like it is happening in Europe and other countries out of Africa. But then we have lights, Christmas lights. I see something like Christmas light behind you guys. Behind you. Um, yeah, something like that can happen in our country, but not everywhere.
Hmm.
Then for here, it's kind of simple somewhere, and then it's very serious in churches and very few houses.
Okay.
So that's how generally we would celebrate for holidays.
Okay, Ellie, thank you so much for talking about
Yeah,
celebrations.
yeah, yeah.
Um, I think I will make the last question. It could be.
Okay,
And but we have many things to know about you and your culture. How
okay.
important how important are family meals in Tanzanian culture? Family meals.
Family meals.
Yeah.
Okay. Family meals were very important in our Tanzanian culture. That was the point where people will talk, especially dinner. That is very precious time for people to be talking about the day stuff, what happened during the day. But nowadays something has changed. You guys, if you can notice that in your countries, I don't know. Nowadays people don't eat in the same plate. Previously in our countries, we were eating in the same big uh, a vessel where we can put all the food, and then we can be eating all together in one plate, one big plate.
Okay.
So
That's
last day, that's how it worked. And then there were no phones, there were no smartphones, no any phone long time ago. But then that was very good because people were able to talk to each other and have time together. That's like a very good bondage between people among the families. So yeah, that has been a story now. In the cities, in the towns, and all the developing people with technology will be all together, but they will not be together. They will be in one place, but they are not actually together. They will be eating, but everyone is talking to someone else somewhere away. They will not be. They may be asking one or two questions, then everyone else will be going to chat or talk to somebody far away. For example, it's really distracting when people want to eat. Everyone will go pick their food in their own place. They may move where they want to sit and keep talking to other people away. So yeah, that is distracting a lot.
okay.
Uh, Family meals were so important in our culture, and for now, it is working for some cultures. We have people who are living around nearby Mount Kilimanjaro. In December, they will all be getting together. Some of them will be traveling to back to their home places. They will go there, have meals together, and they will have a couple days or couple, maybe some weeks. Some will be for even 2 weeks. Then they will have time together. They will talk to each other. That is so important to make people with unity, and that is the family. I don't know if that is answering your question.
Yes, it sometimes happens here in Colombia, you know?
Yeah, 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 yeah.
Ellie, do you want to know something about Colombia?
Yep, yep, yep.
Make your question.
Can I ask question now?
Yes, you can.
Okay. Um, how many how many languages are being spoken in Colombia, and how much interaction or international people how much international people are interacting in like your city in Choco, maybe, for example? Is it a lot of interaction from international people, or would you say there is mostly of the same language in the whole country? So, like, I don't know if you understand my question. Like, do you naturally have some languages, and then do you have interaction as well? That's like two questions in one.
Yeah, I got your question. Okay, we have here like some international people. We have Chinese here in in Quito, specific.
Okay.
Chinese, and we have some people visiting from United States. It is not normal, but we have a like a place where we have a lot of Chinese people here. And here, the main language is Spanish here in Colombia, Colombia, Spanish.
Okay.
But we have many indigenous languages,
Okay.
but we can't communicate with them because the language are like private, like they are just spoken in their community. Yeah, I don't know
Mhm.
if the teacher Juan Diego knows about any indigenous language. I don't know any because it is like in just in a part of Colombia. Like they
Okay.
have not given the language to know to us.
Okay.
Yeah.
So maybe teacher would add to your answer if the how many indigenous languages do you have in Colombia?
I'm not really sure.
Okay,
I I cannot give you that answer, but I will give you later.
I
In
get you.
another moment, I had to investigate. My God.
No problem.
But they are a lot. They are a
No
lot.
problem. No problem.
Okay.
Well, as far as I know, well, everybody knows that the main language is Spanish,
Yeah.
right?
Uh-huh.
However, as Gabby said, Colombia is divided between three, let's say, kind of people: black people, let's call white people, and indigenous people, right? The
Uh-huh.
indigenous are divided like in three parts. I
Okay.
mean, the indigenous from the Pacific coast, most of them are Emberas, Catillos. However,
Okay.
in the core of the country, not in the core, in the Atlantic Ocean, in Sierra Nevada, Santa Marta, we have
Uh-huh.
another kind of indigenous, and the other one are in La Guajira. And
Okay.
both of them, I mean, so they have different languages, right?
Okay.
And even among them, they are different
One
languages,
to each
Oh,
right?
other. Yeah.
wow.
You're
Yeah, and that is like a closed circle. So people don't easily get to know what is their language, right?
Okay. Okay. So does that mean okay,
We
question
don't
before
know much about them.
I can ask a smaller question than additional question.
Just
Um,
just one because of the time.
okay, okay.
You
Would
can.
you notice are they black people or the indigenous people? Are they black or maybe are they similar to African or what do they look like?
They are like mixed. They are between black and white. We
Okay,
we call like mestizos here.
okay, red like reddish.
Yeah,
Yeah, they.
Oh,
That's it.
range. Yeah, that's the word. Yeah.
okay.
Thank you. But
Wow.
they are a little bit different from that.
Okay, that is good. That's fine. That's fine.
Elisante, those were good questions. Thank you so much.
Thank you. Thank
I will
you so
I
much
will
for
add
inviting
those